Now Brunson. Now New York starting 5. Josh Hart is out there with Karl Anthony Towns. Then there's Jalen Brunson. Then it's Mikal Bridges. And it's Anunoby in at the small forward.
A capable shooter from the three-point line. I mean, Anunoby loves shaking free from the perimeter.
Here's Wade. They set the screen. Here's Mitchell. It's rebounded by New York. Outside Hart. Pass to Brunson. Back to Hart. Now here's Anunoby. New York working the ball around now. Hart can't hit. And here's Mitchell. He'll bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. It's a three-point game. Here's the three. It's hauled in by Jalen Brunson.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
Look, we know all players put a lot of work in the weight room, but Brunson certainly at the top of the list and uses that strength to shield off defenders really well.
Mobley passes to Harden. Cleveland again missing. New York has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Of all the accolades James Harden has racked up, what do you think he'll be most remembered for, Clark?
You mean aside from his beard, which is pretty impressive, as well as his game? I mean, I think his scoring ability, the way he did it, he was one of the first to really kind of master that step-back three against good defense. His ability to get to the rim, draw fouls, and make plays for others. I think all of that is part of what we will remember about James Harden.
Yeah, that barrel-chestedness of Harden, so much strength and body control.
It's hard to stop him from scoring.
Brunson taking his time here. Shoots over Harden. Brunson missing again. Cavaliers trail by 3. Pass to Wade. In transition, here comes Cleveland. Oh, clanks that one. He's 0 for 1 to start.
Just 1 for 5. Not the start they were looking for. Obviously, there's still plenty of time to get on track.
Here's Brunson outside. Brunson missing again.
It hasn't been his best quarter. I mean, he's trying to shoot himself out of the slump.
Wade, the pass to Harden. Mobley outside. From outside the arc. Oh, my. Came close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
Yeah, Mobley better get used to getting to the line, especially with his style of play.
These are his first free throws of the game. He misses the free throw. And the Defensive Player of the Year for 2025, Evan Mobley. What makes him so formidable, Graham?
Well, you know, he has a similar physical frame to Hall of Famer Kevin Garnett. Long-armed and athletic at 6'11", and the intangibles are all there as far as timing and IQ.
He hits the second from the line.
Well, Evan Mobley is a real big man's big man. Sure, he does a little work on the arc, but his best moments happen on the glass and in the paint.
Year to year, Karl Anthony Towns remains an elite three-point threat in this league, Clark.
Yeah, he's one of the best shooters, period, in the league. And when you talk about just big guy shooters, he is the best. I mean, Jokic is maybe going to give him a run for the money, but I take Cat as the best three-point shooter of big men in the league. I mean, he's 7 feet tall, 250 pounds, and it's really hard to find anybody that can guard him outside and inside.
Hart passes to Towns. He jams it down right on top of Jarrett Allen.
How about this combo, guys? Part super athlete, part contortionist. Towns continues to impress.
How about that elevated look on the AT&T connected cam? Here's Wade, still without a bucket. Pass to Allen. Harden from outside. And another miss by Cleveland.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks. Karl Anthony Towns is now familiar with the ethos of this Knicks team. He said they're gritty, they find a way to win, they never quit, bringing that New York mentality every single night. It's something that you recognize when you get to live in that kind of a culture. Yeah?
They are relentless. All right, Allie, appreciate the report.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
And here's Harden. He'll bring it up for Cleveland. Trailing by 8. Pass to Mitchell. It's tipped.
Bridges' defense is so important to this team. He gives you some rim protection from the wing.
Anunoby passes to Bridges. Brunson up top, defended by Harden. And it's Brunson missing.
Already +5 in terms of rebound margin.
Pretty clear they're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
To win the cold spell. And it's Allen who slams it home.
And you know, guys, all it takes is inside positioning. As soon as you give Allen that, it's pretty much a wrap.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan.
It's time for the dance, man. If you see yourself on the big screen, then you know what to do. Show us those moves.
And a new group getting ready for the Cavaliers. Tomlin's checked in for Jared Allen. Tyson comes in for Wade. Merrill, he's checked in for Mitchell. And it's Dennis Schroeder in for James Harden. New York also changing it up. Robinson, he's checked in for Towns. Clarkson comes in for Hart. And it's Jose Alvarado in for Brunson. And here's Robinson, averaging around 5 points a game. Clarkson outside, shot clock at 6. And pushing it up, here's Cleveland. Robinson with a steal. Fast break, here comes New York. Pass to Clarkson. There's a minute 47 left to play in the first quarter. And a big finish by Robinson.
Robinson doing the dirty work. He's known for that. Sets the screen, finds a soft spot, and gets himself rewarded.
And since the turn of the century, die-hard Knicks fans had dealt with some lean years, Grant, until recently.
No doubt, BA, and they're happy to see meaningful games. The arrival of Jalen Brunson just changed things, and they've gone all in to surround him with talent. Hurts to see that kind of mistake. Coach is going to be on him about that one.
Harden, he's checked in for Cleveland. Towns, he's checked in for New York. Shamet comes in for Mikal Bridges. A minute 20 left in the opening quarter. Alvarado, the pass to Towns. And the layup is good off the glass. Towns has gotten his second bucket.
And you know Coach loves seeing his offense operate at this level. Great passing out there.
5 straight baskets resulting from assists. They're playing as one unit out there.
Here's Tyson. He's scoreless. Offensive rebound. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It's going to go on Mitchell Robinson.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
First free throw is good. Second free throw, no good.
They sure are. I mean, they've done a terrific job carving out space under the basket and then pursuing the ball. You know, it's one thing to box out, but you've got to pursue the ball if you're going to get rebounds. And they look strong here in the early going.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
Harden from outside. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. 24 seconds left to play in the first. Pass to Tomlin. Down the pipe it goes. Schroeder with the assist.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Kicks it out Towns. Fires for three. Knocks down the long J. Towns has got 7 points.
You know you're doing something right when you find yourself up double digits in the first period.
Well, they're doing everything right. How about that? I mean, this could turn into a blowout very quickly.
And so it's New York, now holding a 12-point lead at quarter's end. A big difference in shooting percentages. That's why they lead. More 2K action in just a moment. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. All right, well, a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Knicks.
Look at the fast break point total from these guys. I mean, they're really hustling, working hard, and those hustle points are showing up on the scoreboard.
And also their pressure defense is paying dividends tonight, turning them over and getting out in the open floor and running.
We've got James Harden. He's out there with Dennis Schroeder, and it's Merrill in at the three. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now.
He's been a steady presence for them. Nice to have that kind of safety net at the offensive end.
Now here's Harden. Here's Tomlin. Pass to Tyson. Takes it inside. Out to Schroeder. Clock at 4. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Schroeder's got his first points in this one.
Want to score in the NBA? Knicks can really force the D to make tough choices.
Towns outside. Pass to Clarkson. Over Harden. Kicks it out to Clarkson. New York needs to get one up quick. The timer ticks. Shamet, no good. Cavaliers trail by 12. Well, Grant, you look at James Harden's capacity to generate offense. He is still at an elite level.
Yeah, a virtuoso with the rock. Even as he slows down, his ability to change pace keeps defenders off balance and creates for himself and others. It's just a thing to marvel at. And sends it home with some passion.
I think he's rubbing it in a little bit here. Hang it up there like that.
Guys, they're not backing off at all, are they?
Oh, there's the alley. Alvarado outside. Towns outside from deep three-point range. Sinks it. What range from downtown?
I do not think you can overstate Towns' range. I mean, he takes a tough shot there and makes it look easy.
And so now a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan.
Here they come, man. It's your Cavs powerhouse dance team.
Evan Mobley, he's checked in for the Cavs. Donovan Mitchell comes in for Schroeder. New York also changing it up. OG Anunoby's checked in for Shamet. Mikal Bridges comes in for Clarkson. And Brunson is subbed in for Alvarado. And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. Mitchell deciding where to go with it. Shoots over Bridges. And another miss by Cleveland.
Good shot, gone bad. Gotta finish there.
Brunson passes to Robinson. Here's Anunoby. Bridges outside. Just 5 to shoot. Three-pointer. And again, New York with the triple.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Outside Harden. Back to Merrill. Cleveland working the ball around now. Outside for Harden. Will it go? And once again, off the mark by Cleveland.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
Towns, right side. And an Obi for 3. Sinks another one. He's on a roll, starting 4 for 4.
Well, part of the game plan was to neutralize the crowd. Hey, guess what? Mission accomplished.
And what's been impressive is that it's not been any one player. It's been a collective effort, contributions from everybody.
And so now a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. Checked in for Merrill. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Hart's checked in for Robinson. And with the All-Star break just behind us, Grant, everyone should be well rested for every game.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, you'd be surprised how quickly that rest evaporates. It's much needed, but it only gets you so far.
Now here's Harden. A real weapon on offense, averaging around 24 and a half a game.
Boy, I love watching Harden pat the rock. Has an unlimited number of moves to choose from. Endless.
Hart with a screen on Harden. Anunoby passes to Towns. Off target from outside. And Harden's got the ball here for Cleveland. When this game is done, they'll be off to Milwaukee, taking on the Bucks. It'll be the start of a 3-game trip on the road. Mitchell's shot is good.
A volume shooter at the arc. Mitchell will rarely hesitate to take that.
Outside Anunoby. Screen by Hart. Outside Anunoby. Towns outside. Jacks up a 3. Count that one. He's scoring at a nice clip. He's 6 of 9 tonight.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
And guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You've got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks.
And there's the call on Karl Anthony Towns. That's his first foul of the game. A different look for Cleveland. Wade comes in for Tyson. And it's Schroeder in for James Harden. And a switch here also for New York. Robinson's checked in. Now here's Allen. We saw him with 11 points in his last game. Pass to Wade. 6 to shoot. Outside Mitchell. The 3. And it's New York with a rebound.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
And here's Brunson. For 3, Bridges. The basket is good. Off the assist from Brunson. Bridges has got 6 points in the quarter.
Mikal Bridges lethal in the catch and shoot. You've got to run him off those kinds of looks.
Mitchell, the pass to Mobley. Allen on the wing. Robinson defending. Allen with a screen on Brunson. Here's Wade. And another miss by Cleveland.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Now here's Bridges. They lead by 24, their biggest margin. And it's Brunson missing.
You won't see that from him very often, missing the bunny like that.
All right, Grant, can you talk about what Jalen Brunson has brought to the Knicks?
You know, B.A., he's made them relevant again. New York can be a demanding place to play with the expectations and the media. But he's taken the bull by the horns and had immediate success.
Bridges outside. Pass to Robinson. Hart from long range. Can't get it to fall. 0 for 2 now. The Cavaliers have gone 4 of 10 from the field in the second. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Woo-hoo-hoo, that's the stuff of nightmares for the defense. They'll see that one in their sleep. A long athlete like Allen flying in the air, that's a bad picture.
Now here's Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
Oh, that was nasty. A two-hand mega slam.
Man, I don't think anyone was going to stop him there.
Well, guys, I'm glad they didn't try because I don't want anybody to get hurt out there.
Mitchell finds Schroeder. Takes a 3. The rebound by Bridges.
You know he wants that one back, right in his wheelhouse.
Shot clock and game clock, 1 second differential. Brunson against Schroeder. Brunson with it. We saw him with 19 his last time out. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows or they'll call for it.
It's been all about Karl Anthony Towns for New York. Hit a couple from downtown this quarter. Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Karl, you were able to build the lead, but what's the key to maintaining it or even increasing it going forward?
I mean, don't change what we're doing. Just stay together, keep passing the ball, keep playing great defense, and just keep making them think and make decisions, especially the difficult ones.
Consistency is a beautiful thing. Thanks, Karl.
Okay, Allie, appreciate it. And folks, we'll be back after halftime to begin the third quarter.
Welcome, one and all. Before we hear Kenny and Shaq's insights on that first half, let's look ahead and check out the upcoming schedule.
They have a long stretch away from the friendly confines. We'll see what they're made of.
I will say, though, beating a team in their own house, sending those fans home upset, oh, I miss that feeling.
Man, me too.
Let us take some time now to talk about the first half, a commanding performance for the Knicks.
In terms of efficiency, they've been on point. Incredible execution. I love the way they're playing on both ends.
Yeah, they're piling up a massive lead, partly because they're not giving anything away. Thanks for joining us. Time to head back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. You know, Karl Anthony Towns has been exceptional here, guys.
He's hit shot after shot from deep. He's so locked in right now.
Well, you know, the stroke looks fantastic. Even when he's had a hand in his face, it hasn't affected him at all.
The Cavaliers trail by 21. On the floor for New York. They've got Jalen Brunson. Josh Hart is out there with OG Anunoby. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns, and it's Bridges in at the 2 spot. Here's Mobley. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play. A few opportunities so far at the free throw line. He's made 1, he's missed 2.
At the line for Cleveland, Evan Mobley, shooting 1.
One shot.
Well, most NBA teams run their offense through their star player. But Grant, that can leave a team vulnerable when that player has an off night.
You know, in a strange way, it's almost better if your star is out of the game. I know that sounds weird, but those complementary players get increased opportunities and are emboldened to do more.
Towns can carry your offense in a way most guys can't. We've seen this movie before.
And there's the screen. Mitchell against Bridges. Mobley, left side. The three is up. And Anunoby pulls it down. Anunoby's got 4 rebounds now. And Hart throws it down.
Offensively, that's where he's at his best. When Hart is driving, he's thriving, putting his head down, going to the rack.
Now here's Harden. And the layup falls. Harden's got 6.
Harden's so good at getting the shot he wants and making tough shots when he has to. Great agility.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thank you. Well, before games, Jared Allen makes a point of fist bumping and connecting not just with the teammates and coaches, but team staff, security, ball boys. He said it's showing everybody love. They're all a part of it. I'm getting them hyped for the game, and it gets me going too. Guys, back to you.
All about that connection. Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. And so now a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys.
Cleveland Cavaliers Screen Team.
Here now are the teams that have made a difference with their defense in the past 10 games. The Cavaliers, number 1.
They've turned up the heat defensively over this last stretch, trying to force more turnovers. That's been their game.
Hard against Mobley. Beyond the arc. It's rebounded by New York. Anunoby's got 5 rebounds tonight. It's hard to find a more impactful player in a complementary role than OG Anunoby.
Yeah, you're speaking facts right there. He's a switchable defender. Offensively, he's at his best spotting up, and he can attack in transition effectively. I mean, I think he's the kind of player that not only does every team want, he's the kind of guy that every team needs.
On the wing, Harden. Brunson defending. Just 5 on the clock. Harden against Brunson. Nice shot by Harden. Harden's got 8.
One thing we know for sure about Harden, he does not shy away from contact.
Brunson passes to Anunoby. Towns for 3. Mitchell grabs a miss. Cavaliers trail by 20. And he's going for the oop here. And it's Allen who slams it home.
I think Harden has fine-tuned his playmaking skills. A threat for double-digit assists every night.
Brunson passes to Towns. Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. It falls again. He's now 8 for 12 from the floor.
Towns is so dangerous in the paint. He's got the ability to just muscle through most any defense.
Harden, the pass to Mitchell. Off the mark there with a 3. Knicks leading by 20. Brunson on the drive. A leaner. And it's New York scoring again.
Great body control by Brunson.
And so it's Harden with it. He brings it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Allen with a screen on Brunson. Harden surveying the D. With some arc, and he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. Jalen Brunson picks one up.
Well, you know, Harden will do that every chance he gets. He cleverly goes into the defender looking for the contact to draw the foul, and nobody does it better.
That free throw no good.
The scoring ability Harden brings is unique and next level.
And Cleveland making a change here. Tyson's checked in. Good on the second one.
From a sixth man of the year to MVP, James Harden has had a lot of different roles in the NBA, and he's excelled at every one of them.
Bridges outside. No good from outside. Cavaliers trail by 21. Harden, the pass to Mitchell. Shoots over Bridges. Blocked!
Tenacious defender. Bridges covers so well.
Stolen by Mobley. Outside Harden. And he gets the bucket. Harden's got 7 points here in the quarter.
Well, this man knows how to handle that rock. Looks like it's part of his body.
Pass to Anunoby. Now here's Bridges. Over Mitchell. Mobley grabs the board. Mobley's got 5 rebounds in the game. Here's Tyson. He's covered by Hart. Mobley outside. Here's Mitchell. Lets the three fly. And it's New York with a rebound. Towns has got 8 rebounds in the game. Here's Bridges. Nice shot from 10 feet out. Bridges has got 8.
That was a very smooth shot by Bridges. Measured that mid-range J perfectly.
Outside Mitchell. Pass to Harden. The three. Nails it from beyond the arc. 14 points for him.
Boy, he's looked unstoppable this half. Maybe he got a little pep talk over the break.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. And the Cavaliers will go for a different look here. Bryant, he's checked in for Allen. Tomlin comes in for Evan Mobley. Merrill, he's checked in for Donovan Mitchell. And it's Dennis Schroeder in for Harden. Clarkson outside. 1:27 left in the third quarter. They get it back. Great positioning on the putback. And the Knicks lead by 20.
Robinson knows his strength and great value is on the offensive glass. Got himself a hoop that time, too.
Pass to Tyson. Here's the screen by Bryant. To the inside. And then Bryant with the dunk.
What he lacks in height, he certainly makes up for with his bounce.
Alvarado, the pass to Clarkson. There's 49 seconds left in the third. Some solid defense from Merrill. Pass to Schroeder. Cleveland working the ball around now. Back to Bryant. And then Bryant with the dunk.
One of his specialties on display there, a nifty lead pass.
Now Clarkson. No made baskets yet. To the paint. Tipped. Here's Tomlin. And it's New York with a rebound. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. Following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Bucks at Fiserv Forum in Milwaukee. That'll be the back end of a 3-game road trip.
And staring at a sizable deficit, the defense has to tighten up.
And if it doesn't, this is only going to get uglier. I mean, That's no way to defend a player of his caliber.
And so it's New York, feeling confident. 18-point lead to end that quarter. The hustle they've shown on defense has been tremendous. We'll be right back after this word. We reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. New York leading by 18. Dennis Schroeder is out there with James Harden. Then there's Sam Merrill, and it's Tyson in at the power forward position. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Pass to Alvarado. Here's Towns. Fires the 3. Here's Robinson, and a big finish by Robinson.
Throwing it down hard. Robinson was fully committed on that one.
Clarkson against Harden. Here's Tomlin. It's hauled in by Robinson. Robinson's got rebound number 8 now. Shamet passes to Towns. And it's powered home by Towns.
Leaving no doubt on that one. The explosiveness of Towns, really powerful.
Outside Harden, launches a 3. It's hauled in by Robinson. New York leading by 22. Alvarado outside. Pass to Towns. Clarkson outside. That's in. Coming off an assist from Towns. Towns has got 3 assists tonight.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Harden against Clarkson. They need this. And Harden lays it up and in. Harden's got 12 points in just the second half.
As bad as he was in the first half, that's how good he's been since.
And it's Mike Brown calling timeout here, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan. A different look for Cleveland. Nance, he's checked in for Tomlin, and Mitchell subbed in for Schroeder. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Brunson's checked in. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. And you look around the league, 30 different organizations, each with their own cultures. What did you look for as a player, Grant?
Well, you know, B.A., winning always comes first. But after that, you're looking at resources and how they care for their players. That's where teams are trying to separate themselves these days.
Pure from three-point range.
Harden choosing to kick it out instead of forcing his own look. That's a really smart decision.
Pass to Brunson. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Just 4 to shoot. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock.
And they keep on figuring out ways to force the rock inside and convert.
Pretty clear. It's smash mouth basketball. Pound that thing inside.
Three-pointer, Harden. Alvarado with a rebound.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
With the step back. Here's Brunson. That shot off the mark. Ooh, solid defense from Mitchell. And he drives in. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. Clarkson outside. Pass to Brunson. Lets it go from deep. Drains the triple.
And you can't forget to guard these corner spots, or guys like Brunson will hurt you. Brunson
against Harden. And founded back in 2020, the National Basketball Social Justice Coalition still pushing for voting rights and eliminating bias in the justice system. A lot yet to be done, Grant.
Yes, indeed, B.A. And give them a follow. I mean, it's so much important work, and it takes all of us to really create the change we all hope to see. Slow reaction from the D, and it cost them 3.
Brunson passes to Alvarado. Towns down low. Nails the baby hook. Towns has got 4 points in the quarter.
Karl Anthony Towns finishing through contact there.
And we've got a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here. And now let's take a second to present our player of the game, Karl Anthony Towns.
They continued to feed him throughout the game, and with good reason. They realized he was hot, had the hot hand, and they wanted to ride that. And he refuses to let them down, coming through at every turn.
Boy, it's not hard to be blown away by his level of play. It's never easy winning on the road, but to do it in this fashion, that's a special performance right there. And here's Harden. He'll bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Pass to Mitchell. Launches it. It's good. Off the assist from Harden. Harden's got his 5th assist in this one.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
I think they're playing too soft on the perimeter. They can't stay so soft. They've got to get up into the shooters here.
The shot by Sohan, no good.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Harden, good.
A proven score. When Harden gets into a flow like this, he can pile up points.
Clarkson outside. Robinson finds Clarkson. Over Mitchell. And it's Clarkson missing. Cavaliers trail by 19. Oh, he finished it off. A beauty of a pass.
Look at Mitchell's commitment to his shot. Doesn't let the contact slow him down.
Robinson outside. From 12 feet out. Cleared away by Mobley. Cleveland has gone 3 of 6 from downtown so far in the 4th. Here's Allen. Yes, sir! The finish with the jam.
That's why you keep your head up. If the assist is there, you can pounce.
New York leading by 15. Sohan outside. Now Robinson. Ooh, stolen by Allen. 3 on 3. Stripped it away. Now Clarkson. Robinson, a screen on Mitchell. Here's Robinson. Oh, a gorgeous feed. He hammered it down.
And they were really able to find the mismatches they wanted and exploit those all night. Great execution from the players and coaching staff for the Knicks.
A big key tonight, second chance points.
Yeah, B.A., they really hit the offensive glass. They won the battles for loose balls, giving them plenty of extra opportunities.
And give them credit for what'll be their 38th win of the year.
And with just 1 game left to play between them, they've captured the first 2 meetings of the year.
And believe you me, they'll be gunning for the sweep in that 3rd meeting.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Karl Anthony Towns.
Anytime they needed a bucket, they'd put the ball in his hands and say, go make a play. It was impressive to watch.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. From 17 feet out. Ooh, the shot misses. The Cavaliers shooting the ball at 43% from the field. Thanks to AT&T for that fantastic look from their connected cam. Here's Kolek. There's 39 seconds left in the final quarter. Ooh, using 2 hands to power it down.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exits.
Free throw good, Robinson.
Boy, you want to talk about a man-child to deal with, a monster inside? Look no further than Mitchell Robinson. He is a dominant two-way center.
Puts up the tray. Money from three.
Thomas Bryant.
And New York has possession. Just let the clock run out.
Hey, it's time to celebrate.
Up top, Alvarado, defended by Harden. And so it's the Knicks taking care of business in this one. They have to feel good about this performance. It's one they can be proud of.
Very true. I mean, when you're out on the road, the wins can feel a little sweeter. This one has to feel extra special.
And now we have Allie LaForce standing with the player of the game. Allie, take it away.
All right, I'm with Karl Anthony Towns. Karl, congratulations on the victory. What was key in getting the win here tonight?
I mean, we played like we wanted it more. You know, we came out here and we just did a lot of great defensive stops. It wasn't offensive. It was more defensive. We did a great job. We got those 50-50 balls, put us in a nice position.
We can see and feel that desperation. Congrats on the win.
All right, Allie, thank you. And that about wraps it up. For Clark Kellogg, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson. And as we leave you, here's a look at our player of the game, Karl Anthony Towns.